Alrighty, my name's Rondo. It's a pleasure being here today. Thank you for having us. I struggle with standard operating procedure, so I learned a lot there. I would love for you to come and whip my staff into shape. That'd be awesome. For a lot of you guys know me with Mojo's. I am the owner-operator of Mojo's. I love the restaurant business. It's the only thing I know how to do. But I am a part of another restaurant group. So I'm Chris over here. My partner, Chris Wilson, is one of my first partners ever. He was partners with me in Rondo's. We got to know each other. We've been in restaurant business together for almost 20 years now, right around there. And so we own and operate County Line down in Wearsdale. It's just a great barbecue spot, a good local bar that I grew up in as a kid. And then also the Anchor Inn down there at used to be old Fat Daddy's, right by Bird Island area there. And then we have some cafes, and then now we opened up Elevation 89. The reason why we wanted to open up Elevation 89 because it was a great challenge for us. Matt Grove came to us and said, hey, we really need a good quality restaurant there. And we don't take it lightly because we are the first thing that a lot of people see about Ocala that are moving into town, which is really cool. So when you land in the airport, and your first taste of Ocala will be Elevation 89. And that really means a lot to us, and that's not something we take lightly. So we've lined up a great group of chefs. Jeremy is our lead chef in our company, followed by Jeremiah. So they're just two really, really good chefs. And super excited about the menu. We do have menus over there. Make sure you guys take one. That is our breakfast and lunch menu, also a more casual menu. But we also have just a really good high-end menu at night. I recommend the pork chop. It's really good. But we're just super excited about it. So I'm going to let Chris kind of tell you more about the restaurant, and we'll kind of fill in from there. So thank you so much for having us today.
All right. Don't go anywhere.
I'm not going anywhere.
All right. So to tell you a little bit about our history, Rondo and I have been friends and partners for a long time. And I was also a restaurant consultant back in 2013, 2014. I was working with Rondo. And Rondo, as you know, has many, many ideas, and he's everywhere. And he had a mishmash of different little companies, different little things going on. And he had this great concept called Mojo's. And I said, Rondo, as your friend and consultant, core concept, this thing's going to be huge. I said, you take care of Mojo's, I'll take all this other stuff and turn it into something. So I got all the other stuff. And Rondo and I were 50-50 partners. We started with a cafe at Jenkins Hyundai. It's still there after 6 years. Miss Janice has been there for 6 years. She's from Trinidad. She makes some of the best food you ever can have out of a little cafe like the Hyundai Cafe. So we start with a little Hyundai Cafe. It's a tiny little operation. We moved on to the card room at Oxford Downs, which was a unique operation when we provided food service when they first opened. And we continued to build from there. And then County Line came available. We purchased that from the proceeds from these two little companies. We kept building and building. Then we kept moving on, and COVID hit. Now COVID, obviously everyone knows the restaurant business is challenging enough. COVID, they shut us down for 45 days. No business, no guidance, no what's going to happen. Just, hey, you're shut down. Government comes in, they come in as inspectors, they send inspectors over to make sure we're doing it right. Down, we're out of luck.
Sold toilet paper for 3 minutes.
Yeah, so we have a to-go business. Well, to-go business and the bar business and County Line didn't really go to. We did some to-go, sure, but our revenues dropped by 80% during COVID for 45 days. When we reopened, I expected to be down 20, 25%. I think no chance. We better batten down the hatches. We opened up on May 4th, and the first year from opening, year over year, we're up 25%, which is insane. So we said, wow, we survived COVID. Not only survived, we thrived. What are we doing right? What can we keep doing? So some people didn't do so well during COVID. Fortunately, it's a fact of the matter. Fat Daddy's came available, closed it down. We got a great deal in the real estate, and we opened the Anchor on February 1st this year. We bought the hair salon next door, and we said, that's next door, we might as well buy it. And we opened the pizza joint on May 1st of this year. And that's, ever turn a hair salon to a pizza joint is kind of an interesting challenge. I still get hair in my pizza every once in a while. Oh, kidding, joke. And then finally, in Elevation 89, which we had the contract in 2019, obviously COVID really hurt that. Last year, the airport opened on February 28th of 2020, the worst opening date in the history of mankind. The stock market went down 2,000 points that day. So obviously, construction got delayed. We finally got it open. And even with today, with the delays, tables, coffee cups, you can't get anything these days. Staff. So one of the reasons I rushed in here late today, we had a party come up out of nowhere, 25 people. We work these days. Ron and I both supervise and manage 4 restaurants you have? Well, actually I have 5. And it's a challenge. You don't have staff, you don't have materials. Chicken wings, that's all I'm gonna say is chicken wings. You've seen that price. So we've got a challenge ahead of us, and more so than anything, it's about the challenges of running a restaurant business these days. I can tell you all about Elevation 89, but when I see restaurants, I see guys like Rondo just grinding it out to get it done, I appreciate the hard work they put in there. And if you want to open a restaurant, everybody that wants to open a restaurant, I'll give you a piece of advice. Be very careful. It's not as glamorous as you might seem. I was washing dishes before I got here this morning. Literally, I was washing dishes. So let you know, the warning to all, be very careful, all right? That's it for me. We'll answer any questions you have. Rondo will answer questions. And by the way, thanks Ryan, Jessica, and where is Tyler? Thanks, guys. Thanks for having us today. We appreciate you.
Great job, guys. All right, we're going to get a mic to someone here in the audience that has a question.